Hey everybody, welcome back to the server today. We are actually going to be doing a server tour of Static and Rolling's place, which alphabetically it made more sense to go the other way, but whatever. So yeah, just to give you an idea, huge. That's the only way I can put it. Like, I'm just sitting there looking out the windows when I got here waiting on them, and yeah, that's huge. So, I guess you guys can lead me to where I need to go and explain to the people what the heck I'm looking at.
Alright, well, the room that we're in right now was the original King of the Ladder spawn. There would be lots of rules up here, because when we first had the place, we dug it out before we made the island up top.
Mm-hmm.
So it had like the rule book here and get ready to do King of the Ladder, but now we replaced it with the island.
Yeah, because before we just had a ladder going basically from bedrock all the way to up to world height limit, and so we had held in like a impromptu event one night.
Do you guys really go to world height with? I guess it is, because oh man, I guess you guys play with your clouds off, right?
You can't touch anything else on top of the spire. Like you can't build on top of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So after millions and millions of deaths and covering the area and avoiding sunlight, we had to put in glowstone in every spawning space, basically, which took numerous hours. Originally, our plan was to put it only where the vines are. We realized it didn't look too bad just with the stone itself, so we just made the vines into an aesthetic addition.
Yeah. It was really funny too. Like originally we had torches everywhere, and so then one day we're like, oh, here we'll replace it with glowstone, so we should first get rid of all the torches, and we realized that was just an awful idea because like, immediately, like, it took us probably like an hour or two just to try and clear all the mobs and all the items that zombies were holding and everything.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad. On the stream yesterday, or Saturday actually, in my storage room alone, I went and removed like 15 torches. And I was like, I'm gonna put glowstone. Yeah, moms instantly start spawning there, like, yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was nuts. We made like a single like glowstone wide path for us to get to the ladder over there.
Wow.
It was just like a parkour course just trying to get by.
That's awesome. Well, that's...
So, in the center of the hole down here is, we originally had a wither farm area because we were going to try to get a cobble farm going for all the stone we needed.
Yeah, so the thing about the wither farm was I got it to work on my single player world, and like it worked fantastically. It produced like 9 cobble per tick or whatever, but then the machine ended up not working, so the wither ended up like going after all sorts of mobs that we couldn't see, and then it went bad very quickly.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, so after 3 attempts of trying to get it to work, and after 3 wither kills, we just decided to give up. Trying to rebuild it the 4th time was not in our agenda.
Yeah, so basically down there right now it's just this massively dug out cavern that we had. It's just like in order to make the machine, and then we had just left it because we were too lazy to fill it back in.
It's not really worth showing off. It's just an empty room with a single iron column.
Sounds good to me. How the hell? Oh, I was supposed to say, how do I get out of here? Cheater.
Yeah. So we're eventually, once we get the glowstone for it, going to expand the glowstone out in like increasing diameters as far as we can.
Oh, you mean like this stuff here you're gonna send outward?
Yeah, basically it's just
like
gonna
the glowstone on the floor.
Going to the field like everywhere, basically.
Okay. Interesting.
And to be appropriate time, Rolling, do you want to explain our new idea, the surrounding area?
Oh god.
So this is going to be just massive, but we're essentially going to make mountains that, like, encase kind of a giant valley area where we're going to have, in the center, this floating island along with many other smaller floating islands extending outwards with, like, rivers and everything flowing through the entire valley. So that'll be our project for the next, like, couple of months, if not year.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah.
So I'm expecting a donation from you guys, money-wise, right? Pay for the server. Oh my god.
Oh, totally.
Oh, that's such a huge
like rolling hills and like winding streams going between the mountains and stuff. Should be cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What's 7 now?
I guess now we'll head up to the main
let's see.
part of our build.
Is there a better... Oh, I'll take a picture of that just in case I want to use that one for the snapshot. Wow. Nice ladder. So is there going to be like
a drilling right up.
Is there going to be an easier way up here at some point, or?
Yeah, we're gonna eventually have the portal closest up here, and then also we're gonna have a series of like slime block elevators or something going up, or ender pearl elevators.
Cool.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was a creeper thing that happened. I ran out of dirt. Sorry about that.
Good job. Oh my god.
So, because we're really OCD people, on this side of the sand, we made a recipe list.
Okay.
For the
Just
entire
like all of the
building,
materials we would
basically.
need for the build, like down to the single block. So we could just build, just like binge basically, and never have to get materials.
Wow. So you basically just spent ages gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there used to be 11
it took ages.
Really?
of stuff.
Good lord. Okay. Did we lose static?
Oh.
I hope not.
Oh my goodness.
You just
Okay, well
lightning
anyways. Yeah. He's now the Flash.
Static's internet is not the best.
Noted. Wow.
So this is the area we like to call the cake.
The cake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Main
because
inner
before
area.
before we added like the trim on the outside, it did look like it was just a giant cake. But yeah, what we plan to do in here is basically we can have like giant pillars around the perimeter of it with like hidden staircases going up to the top, which will show the bridge where those connect to in a little while. But yeah, it's just going to be this kind of massive.
Probably at
atrium.
a fractal or tessellation pattern in the ceiling, as well as something on the floor.
If only me or my viewers understood what that meant. Well, what pattern?
Brock,
Okay.
can you explain what a fractal is?
It's a pattern that's essentially, as it continues, it gets more and more complex. It's just a repeating pattern, but it keeps going on a more micro and more micro scale.
Oh, okay. How do you have the floor lit up like this?
The slabs,
lighting.
and then underneath is torches.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that. This looks creepy.
Yeah, this is our cheap no mob system.
Yeah, it was better than torches or anything else we could think of. So.
Looks different.
The island's
hey.
hollowed out underneath. The only thing down there really is a beacon.
Yeah.
Nuke wouldn't approve, you know that, right?
Yeah, well, it's eventually
you
going to
know.
be our living space and stuff. But, and then the rest of it will be aesthetic. Here, let's hop off here.
It's just sort of like the basement, I guess you could call it. The main area.
Yeah, so then eventually
It's probably going to
we'll
be where our
decorate this.
storage is and stuff.
Yeah. And so if we go through this little hole in the wall, here's another place where we haven't quite put in the floor yet, but the walls and stuff are looking pretty good so far.
See, I was about to say, the scary part, for those who don't know, because you guys haven't really seen these guys work before, and I have, they're very good at, like, these details like this, and, so, like, so far you're seeing something that's really, really, really big that they're making, but, you know, they're not just going to leave it huge and hollow kind of thing. They're going to go through and put in these kind of details. So, yeah, I'm not sure how you guys are going to stay sane, but have fun with that. It's so big.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want to show off our lighting trick?
Okay, yeah. So I realized the other day that I still have to edit this a little bit, so because it doesn't quite reach the center of each square on the grid, but everything is hooked up to this one central lever. So when I flick this, it's all wired in one series around the entire building, and so basically as soon as I flick that lever, it goes out in like a wave formation. So we'll get a cool angle on that in a little bit later when somebody's up on top.
Cool.
So we're going to turn this into sort of like a greenery,
That's huge.
maybe like custom trees area.
Yeah.
Right now it's just flat, so we can make the lights not look as obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, see that you guys can even see the detailing on the outside here too. Holy crap.
Well, we'll have to wait until it's nighttime because the lighting of it we spent a ton of time on as well.
Nice.
Yeah, all of the glowstone doesn't actually, or the majority of the glowstone doesn't actually light up, but it serves as sort of like a twinkling effect because it
Yeah, it
only
almost
lights up the
looks
surrounding
like a
single
shader,
block.
almost.
That's cool.
Yeah, so continuing over here to the staircase.
Oh, wow, that's... Wait a second, hold on. Wow. Really? That's cool. Like this little downward thing here?
Yeah.
Is that just not
Took
finished,
many
or...?
tries to configure.
Yeah,
No,
we
that's
might
how
add
it's gonna look.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
we
that's
might even add a couple of like iron bars or something in there, but yeah, for the most part, that's there.
That's
as
cool.
it is.
Ignore these torches. These are also going to be eradicated eventually. So this is the main entry building, I guess you could say. Doesn't really have a purpose yet, but sort of like the introduction building.
Yeah.
Pretty minimal inside design so far.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
You can
the
sort of
ceiling,
see
if
what
I
we mean
remember
by
right.
the glowstone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the ceiling is going to be a little bit more intricate, if I remember right, from what we have planned out.
So you guys already have this basically built out on creative, don't you?
Yeah, for the most part. There's a few things where we just like didn't repeat the pattern all the way around, but yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everything is built somewhere.
Cool.
So this is the main building on the building, I guess you could call it. And inside this, I'd say, is my pride and joy of design.
Yeah, this was nuts because he basically came back one day on the creative server and like he had built like I had seen the first band of this in the bottom, and then I came back and he had built like the rest of the top bit, which is nuts.
Wow. That is crazy.
It took maybe a week and a half to build on here, just going ring by ring.
Wow.
I think we called this one the butterfly room because the lighting glitch sort of gave an interesting look.
Oh,
Yeah, if you'll see it more when you go up on
Yeah,
the ladder.
I see it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Not sure what this room is going to serve purposefully yet, but it'll do something, that's for sure.
Wow. So if I go down one layer, that's wow. No, just go up. I'm good. Just like it's crazy
What?
that we see all that stuff and we've only moved up like one layer on like
Oh yeah.
6-7 blocks.
And I went up the wrong side of the ladder. Cool.
So here's one of the parts that Rolling invented. This area has 8 archways going up each side, connecting to the main tower at various heights.
Yeah, with like 4 diagonal ones, which were a little bit of an annoying thing to build.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
diagonal
diagonal arch is a pain.
hard to design.
Because that's what Nuke was working on for the Nether Hub design. Like it's doing a diagonal arch and it's just oof. No thanks.
Yeah, it's rough.
That looks
The
really
inside of this
cool.
is the only unfinished interior so far. Still need to get that top little bit, but it's close.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. Feels
It's a
very
shame we don't have-
cathedral.
Oh yeah, see that's the thing, on a different server like a long while back we had actually done this one project with a cathedral, which at the time, I mean like this dwarfs that in comparison, but like at the time that was a massive build. And it was like, we tried to build like a cathedral based off of a bunch of realistic styles. So I can kind of see how that would influence this a
Yeah.
little bit.
Did you guys use
Do we
that?
still have the...
Like when you guys joined or applied to join the server, did you guys use those images or something?
I think we might have used the cathedral, yeah.
Say, because that sounds
At-
familiar.
At the time, yeah, like we never actually did finish it because that server was a little bit laggy at times because it was an EU server. So yeah, it was World Edit wasn't exactly the best thing with large objects, but yeah, for the most part.
I know,
it was done.
on the previous server before this, we were on a faction server, and our plan was to build one massive base in every dimension, which I think is what we sent you. We sent our end castle, and we had a nether spire sort of a thing.
Yep,
like
I remember
a
that.
vertebrae sort of.
Yep. I remember that.
So yeah, the mega builds are sort of just what get us going, I guess.
Well, you guys fit in here, obviously.
Yeah. I don't have any ender pearls on me, but
Here, I
I
have,
see that we took the
like
ladder
almost
down.
2
but
stacks if you want some.
I've got ender pearls if needed.
we could show off the top of it. The view is pretty cool.
How do we
Yeah,
get up?
that's
Just ender pearl straight up, or
Yeah, eventually we're gonna have like observation platforms and stuff, but yeah, for now.
You're
Oh, hey.
inside the block. Oh God, Vertigo from hell right here.
Yeah, it's dizzying up here.
Are we going to the very top?
Ideally.
Yeah. It might be a little bit difficult to get up there now that we've actually built it.
Oh, nice shot.
Darn.
I don't know if this one's gonna work.
Let's see.
I hate it.
I'll try to catch it.
Oh.
Oh, you got it. So if you hit F3, see we're pretty much at the build height.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh man, you guys got stairs up here. That's the ultimate. You shift and fall off anyway.
Yeah, this is where the majority of the deaths came from, was this top half of the tower.
Yeah.
That is so terrifying to look over the edge like that. Oh my god.
You can't even see the ground, really.
There's a bridge there? Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll get
We'll
to
explain
that.
that in a bit.
Um,
Rolling, do you want to go down and turn on and off the lights?
well,
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a shame. We should wait for night, I think. But yeah, we can do that now as well.
yeah, if you want to do
Might be a while.
it's past midday. I'll just do a video edit. So yeah, guys, we'll be back once it's nighttime and they can show off the lighting and everything. Okay, guys, we're back. As you can see, it's nighttime. We're at the top of the world in Minecraft, which, as you can see, we can still see the sun even though it's well into the night. I guess that's kind of realistic. And so now, Rolling's gonna flip the switch so we can see these lights doing their thing. So
Yeah, so they're turning off right now. They'll be turning on in a second.
that was cool. And go ahead and flip them back on. So they just kind of... That's interesting. Cool.
That's about the extent of my redstone knowledge as well.
Yeah, it looks like the extent
Yeah.
of you getting murdered down there, too.
Yeah, as soon as I turned that thing off, 3 of them just just instantly spawned, and now there's full gold zombies everywhere, which is always fun.
Alright, I think there's maybe 2 more things left to show.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
if you
we'll
want to
start
come
with
back
the
down,
back towers.
or if you come back down here, we can show the glowstone and shading thing.
Okay, so should we just pro down to that
right.
level?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Much easier going down.
Okay, here, I'll turn
Oh,
off the
is it-
lights so you can see it.
Turn off the lights, he gets murdered.
So this is what we meant by the glowstone lighting. If you look higher up, it sort
Yeah.
of just twinkles.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like a little highlight. That's pretty cool. I'm afraid I'm gonna walk off the edge here.
Something we came up with at 2 a.m. one day on the creative server.
Yeah, no, we were working on it, and then so we just finished, we were all excited, and then I found out how to do that, and then we're like, here, we should just add this in 1 or 2 places, and then we ended up going through the entire build and basically adding it and raising the expense of glowstone up a couple of stacks.
Eh, Glowstone's easy. Now, is this gonna be a building here, or?
Yeah, this was the next thing we were going to talk about.
Okay.
This is mainly Rolling's build, but
Yeah,
explain it?
I built these mostly. If you come in here a little bit, the lighting is one thing I like so much about this, is just the shading of it. It's kind of soft on the ground, but
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, I don't know, these were just meant to be kind of offshoot towers that are kind of just meant for viewing more than anything else.
Hey, look, you got an Enderman friend.
oh great.
Yep, never mind. Don't anymore.
It was interesting designing this on the creative server. We managed to get 8 legs for the tower all the way up that were equidistant. I thought that was like winning the lottery, basically.
That's cool.
Can you think of anything else to show, Roland?
Not so much up here now. Yeah,
Show off
we
the
can probably move
bridge.
down to the... Yeah, we can go down to the bridge and talk about that.
I guess we'll talk as we go.
Do
What we
you
have down
remember
there
which
is we have
side
one of the
it's
floating islands.
on? Oh, I guess you're just going down the ladder.
It's come through the house again.
Yeah.
What we're planning to do is make a bunch of floating islands that are sort of adjacent to this, and they get smaller and smaller as they go out, sort of resembling like an asteroid belt.
Mm-hmm. God, you're so slow.
So this is the first one that we built so far. It's
Yeah,
one of
the
the
survival one.
smaller islands, I'd say. And
Yeah.
the idea behind it is the two islands used to be level, but as like erosion and certain stuff happened, the island over there rose up a bit, and that's what caused the break in the bridge.
Minus the scaffolding, of course. But,
Yeah, ignore the scaffolding. That's me dying too many times to take it away.
Wait, you die from this height?
Oh, he wasn't wearing his boots
With
at
my
that
armor,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you should get a resistance 2 beacon going.
Yeah. And that's the thing too.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna have a couple of these islands where in each one we're gonna have like super beacons essentially. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And each island's gonna have a purpose. Like I think this one's gonna have our chicken farm on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, are you gonna do
Lord
like
knows we need more chicken.
now with your chicken farm? Are you gonna do like automated system kind of thing, or just like what do you think?
Yeah, we'll probably have an automated
Probably.
system with like a switch on it to turn it off. And actually, this is probably unloaded from where we are in the castle, so we might not even need the switch. But yeah.
Just don't Brett the server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had it going for quite a while beneath. Like, and we're probably gonna build like something very similar size. So yeah, it didn't really have any effect on the server.
Now, are you gonna do anything below to like reflect the bridge that's fallen, kind of thing, or
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
we're gonna have the chunk of the bridge that's missing sort of on the ground in pieces.
that's sweet?
Yeah. And then yeah, the glowstone obviously of the craters can extend out into the field, and we're gonna do some terraforming and stuff. But yeah.
That's cool.
There's gonna be different bridges for each of the islands. I think we're gonna start with just 4 connecting from each of the cardinal directions, and then just have different variations just sort of floating
Yeah,
farther and farther out.
that's cool.
But yeah, I think covered
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty much where we are so far. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but the general build of it's done.
Well,
Yeah, the main step left is the center island, and then the smaller outer islands. But I think, yeah,
well, so then that makes me ask a question: when you guys gonna start doing YouTube?
We're actually
Soon
thinking
as
of
school's done, I'd say.
starting up one, yeah, this summer, like when school's done in about like a week and a half or so. We had, technically, like, we thought about it before, and we actually went as far as making a channel, sort of, but yeah, it hasn't actually done anything yet, so
Hey,
yeah, we'll have to.
You got a
add
bed
it.
over there? You can go sleep real quick.
Yeah, sure. Or,
that's one of the
'cause this
storage
pitch-
stuff. It'll be kind of a marathon to get there, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
can
I need
get
this
it.
rain to go away so I can get a better picture of this. Because so far the current picture is the bottom side of this building, which is kind of retarded. Given
Yeah. You can see the bottom pretty well from here.
oh yeah,
Never noticed that.
it's pretty detailed. I wish there was a
Should,
way for me to get
Okay,
the
I'm in a
building
bed.
and the bottom in the same picture, but I don't think I can.
It needs to be Minecraft panorama feature.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in bed, so.
Okay.
And it's still raining. Oh, never
No,
mind.
it takes a second for it to go away. Now I just gotta wait for the entire build to load back
Hey.
in. Yeah, see, damn, I really wish I could get top and bottom, but I'm not gonna be able to. Come on, load in. Faster game.
I could, you could do like a scaffolding thing off the side of here and get sort of a tall shot of it, maybe.
How much blocks you got?
I have 64 leaves on me.
And we're at what height? 114. I don't think that's gonna get me up high enough because since you build it at height, it's gonna be hard to get a top-down perspective on it. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna wait for this thing to finish loading in, and then I'll get a picture. It's taking forever to load.
Yeah, same here. Top part just doesn't want to go. Oh, there we go.
And it's still waiting for me. Got the arches that he built.
Yeah.
Actually,
From
looks
here,
kind of
it
cool
looks
like
like
this.
lopsided.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. You're creating
Lots of
dead
built
video
in the back.
time. Hurry up. Okay, well, actually, I guess while we wait for that to actually get finished loading in and I can get a picture, I'm just going to say, go ahead and wrap this up. And, thanks for the tour, guys. And once you get a channel and everything, obviously I'll, get that out there so people can go check out your guys' build. We've already talked a little bit, or Static and I talked a little bit about you guys wanting to do kind of like a Let's Build type series or something like that. And do some work with that, and since Nuke made a nice generous donation a couple days ago, then we're actually going to be getting that time-lapse PC built sooner than later. And once that's built, obviously I'll be able to help you guys out with getting time-lapses made and everything. So
that'd be great.
Be able to help out with
That'd be
that.
great.
Okay, yeah, it's finally loaded. So thanks for the tour, guys. And, everyone watching, make sure to keep a lookout for when their channel goes live and everything. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. So
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later. See ya.
See ya.